Hi, so welcome to the TSI Ledger walkthrough. Um, so for the first time, I'm sort of setting up the system. It will ask me for the admin user and credentials. I will set it up. So once it's done, I sort of log in here. So you have a dashboard, have the chart of accounts, you have journal entries, users, audit report, right? Like any other accounting system. The key thing here is, so this is an API first accounting engine. So the way we do it is we sort of create apps. So for example, now I will sort of create apps to even push the chart of accounts into this system and also post journal entries, finally show you how to check out these reports, right? So my first thing is to set up the chart of account. There is none. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a finance app, right? And then say, hey, this app can manage the chart of account, right? So I create that, and it sort of generates an API key and a secret. So what I do is I have an example script here, so which sort of pushes the chart of accounts and pushes the journal entries, etc. I'm going to run one by one. So I will set up the first API key. So now I will run the first scripts, which is create the chart of account. So once it's done, and you can see my chart of account is sort of created, right? So next I'm going to run a HR, sorry, let me close this. I'm going to run the HRMS, right? So which is posting the payroll information. So for that I need to create a HRMS app, right? And note, this cannot manage the chart of accounts, right? So I create this, I get the API key and secret. So I set the API key, I set the API secret. I can now run my HRMS. So as you can see, my journal entries are sort of created here. I'll go with my next one on the list, which is the business entries, right? So for the business entries, I go and create a business app. Right, and I as you can see, my business entries are also loaded here. Yeah, So I will move on to my next one, which is the vendor. So I will do a vendor post entries. So for that I will create a vendor app. I can see my vendor entries are also posted. Yeah, so there's a last one, right? So I now need to generate the balance sheet, and so for that I think there is a close period.sh that I have created, which sort of squares off all the entries in the ledger. So I will run that. In order to run that, I need to again use the finance app. Okay, I forgot to save my finance app key. It's okay, let me rotate it again. So export API key. I do a close period. It is sort of done now, ready to go check out the reports here, and so if you can see, I can run my trial balance, right, which sort of matches. I can run the balance sheet. So the balance sheet also saying okay, balanced, assets equals liabilities plus equity, right? So this sort of balance, I can download the income statement. I can download the raw journal entry, right? So this is the basic accounting system. I can also create a operator. Let's say now I will call like an operator name, like call it like Priya, right? Priya at TSI Coop.org. She's the operator, and so she can log in. She can go look at the journal entries, and let's say, so she's saying okay, so there is something wrong with this particular entry. So she can go and say request, so details here, right? She can submit, right? So she can submit, and the admin can sort of come in and if the admin comes here, there will be a reversal request. So admin looks at it and say yeah, that's fine, so let me sort of approve, right? So all these things are also can be done. So your ledger, if it is all integrated with all your apps at a real time, and what you will see is a complete real time view of your accounting system. Yeah, hope this helps. Thank you.